a long painful journey against the background of massive job losses, which in turn has taken us to a stage where we see 45 families per month becoming homeless, simply because the families cannot afford and do not have the economic resources to feed, school, pay rent or mortgage and provide for their families. This is a shocking indictment on ordinary families, or any family for that matter. This is the Ireland that so many of our family and friends have had to flee in order to find a life and society that can and will offer them a personal and economic dignity. However, there are many of us not in a position to take these opportunities for a variety of reasons. The anti-water charge people of Athy are calling on our political representatives to take on board this letter of protest, and with all the power vested in you and all the support that the citizens have given you all at various times, various elections in the past, we ask you to rally your political parties, national executives, parliamentary parties and leaders to oppose and reverse this social injustice of unjust water charges with immediate effect. Given the mass protests that we see and expect, if the government continue to press ahead with these unjust charges, they will do so at their political peril. Thanks everybody.
We just have Declan here, who's going to introduce someone to you and have a few words with you. Very special guest today.
Give us a bar as any boy as well.
We have a guest here today. We have Water Meter Buster Man. Is the Water Meter Buster Man here? Come up here, we have a few words with you.
Ah, look at him. Look at this. Look at this chap. Come on, get forward.
So, Mr. Power, is it Mr. Power?
Mr. Power.
Power is the name.
Mr. Power.
Moving meters is the game.
So tell me, you work in under cover of darkness. I mean, you work in the middle of the night, yes?
An undercover man.
An undercover man.
Who came today from the round table of the power meter removers.
Yes.
And they've sent me here today to remind the people of Athy to not forget to stand up for yourselves and resist. This is unjust. We don't have anything else to give. But that's why I'm here today, to remind you. I'll always be there for you, to help you. So all you got to do is just think of me, and I'll be there to help you, to get rid of that meter that is not needed or not necessary. If they'd only fix the leaks first, then we might accept it. But it's insult and injury that has been upon us. House taxes, every other tax. This is the needle or the straw that breaks the camel's back.
That's it.
Mr. Power, just before you go, do you need any special powers to do what you need to do?
Yes. Because all I need is the power of the people to stand up for themselves and to be as one. And if anybody wants to be united as a water ferryman, I can do it with this, as I have the power.
The willpower!
Because all you need is to stick together. United we stand, divided we fall. So don't be divided. I'm so proud of the people of Athy to stand up for themselves today. You know what? I didn't see as many people at a funeral.
Would you do us the honour of pulling the ticket there, right? Because we're having a free draw for this water meter lifter here today for someone in the crowd. And we hope you put it to good use. So would you draw a ticket there, Mr. Meter Man? What's the number?
Just in case there's any cheating here, so everybody actually everybody can see it. 4, 2, 3. Lucky man or lucky woman. Come and receive.
4, 2, 3. This woman here.
Come on up. her back to the crowd, please. Thank you.
Tuck her back to the crowd, John.
It's all coming out, Bobby. Especially in the rain. Yeah, what's going on? Making us pay for what falls out of the sky, huh? There's Judy. Up there, yeah.
So you're going to present her with her prize, John, or Mr. Rearman?
No, I'm there next to it. Yeah, you can bear all the guns.
Hey! And I hope you put in the good news.
I'll give you this tool.
Will you stop talking and look at the man? That power's got in his head.
Power to the people.
All right.
Run off and put some more meters somewhere else. Good luck.
Excuse me.
See you in the dark of the night.
Excuse me. Is he on Facebook?
He might be soon, yeah. That's another page, yeah.
That's it.
Look, it is great to see so many people from Athy here today, right? It is about a right to water. It is a right to water campaign, a human right to water campaign. Let's not lose sight of that fact. The thing about this is, in Athy here, you have a great heritage. It's a heritage town. And if you look behind you, you have this plaque to the 1798 men, to the rebellion, to standing up against the British rule. And those men came from this area, right? They're probably your ancestors, people from this town. So you have a great heritage. That heritage is your heritage, right? And I want you to reclaim it, because it's your right. That bloodline is flowing through your veins in this very town today. And that you stood up for yourselves today, it's great to see it, but carry it on. This is not, don't lose sight of the fact that you've come out here today and you've done something today, it's great, but you need to carry it up, carry it on, keep it up, okay? This is only round one. These two women did a great job, right? But they need support. They need support of people like you, so don't lose sight of that fact. Get onto Facebook, get in contact with them, give them your support. They're going to need it in the weeks and months ahead. That's the other thing. The second thing about it is, in 1916, the men and women that stood outside the GPO, they went to face an empire. And they knew what was in front of them. Now we today have to do something similar, to take back our country from a bunch of overfed, overpaid traitors. That's all we have to do, right? Now, I think that's doable. That is very doable. And if we can't stand up, now you see walking down the town, people looking out through shop windows, people standing on the side of the streets, they're the ones who should be ashamed of themselves. Yes. We're not the ones. We stand up for ourselves. Okay? Right? So when you go home tonight, you get onto Facebook, you talk to your friends, your family and everybody, right? You're doing the right thing, we're doing the right thing. They're the ones that are wrong and they're the ones who need to be educated. So the message is to take away from here today. This is round 1, 2 or 3 for some of you, but keep it up and keep supporting these women and keep coming out. Whatever it takes to get the job done. And that woman with the water meter, she's the go-to woman, right? Thank you.
If anyone wants to come up and say a few words, I know one or two people approached me beforehand, so, and I can see them in the audience. So if you would like to come up, you're more than welcome to say a few words. It's just we want to get everybody to have their say. You know, it's not all about us. It's about everybody here. So, Thomas there wants to say a few words. Oh.
Hello, everybody. There's about 300 to 400 people here today. It's unfortunate there doesn't seem to be too many politicians here with a town that's so political. This Irish Water Quango that's set up, we've been calling on them since last June to come to the town council and then the county council to answer questions. They haven't come. Questions like why there's lead pipes in this town, they've given a commitment to take them out. Questions of what students are going to do when they go back to college. Will they have to pay the water charges in the houses that they go to? I want to give a commitment here that I've certainly myself and my wife, we won't be paying our water charges. This month, the Sinn Féin party have, and this isn't a party political broadcast, this month we have a council motion in demanding that Kildare County Council does not commit to water charges on its people. This is a motion that's passed in different parts of the country with support of other people. I'd be asking you to contact all the politicians in this town from all the different parties to support this. It's unfair It's unfair on everybody. I may be working myself and I may be in a position, but I don't believe that everybody's in the position I'm in, and I want to stand up and stand with the people, and I've given a commitment to that. Thank you.
Is that it? I think so.
Is anyone going to go a water pack?
Here you go, first one.
Do you want to rip my pad?
Rip it.
Here.
Come on, there must be more out there.
No, don't give your details.
I send mine back.
I can't rip it. I must wash it.
Oh no.
We're going to be bored anyways.
Gordon.
Yeah. Get in there.
Oh, well done.
That's it.
Is there anyone else there that wants to have a few words?
Anyone else got to rip up their packs here today?
All right.
Done. Yeah.